Hey guys, Jeff Nelson here at slapofthebass.com. Welcome back for the weekly music theory lesson. Today we're going to talk some more about the major scale, but instead of talking about how to play it on the bass, we're going to talk about how to build it in intervals. And we're going to use half steps and whole steps to do that. Now the pattern to construct the major scale is whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. The first note obviously doesn't count because it's not an interval, so the first whole step refers to the distance between the first note and the second note of the scale. So from there we go whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. So we're going to do this all on one string, and we're going to use the top string. So the first note of your scale is going to be open. Then you go up a whole step, so that means you go over 2 frets. So open, second fret. Then your next note is another whole step. So that's open, second fret, 4th fret. Our next note is a half step up, so we just go to the next fret up. So far we have open, second fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. Then we go up another whole step, so we skip 2 frets. So now we have open, second fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret. Then our next note is up another whole step. So we have open, second fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret. Then our next note is up another whole step, so we just go 2 more frets up. So that makes open, second fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, 11th fret, and then you go up a half step to hit the octave. Now let's remember our scale degrees and apply the pattern to those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So as our pattern applies to it, the first whole step is the first and second scale degrees. Now there's a reason that I'm talking about these scale degrees so much, and that's because there's actually what you call a mode built on every single one of these scale degrees. And that's very important to music because once we talk about chords and understand chords, you'll want to understand the modes so that you know where to lay these scales on top of chords so that your music makes sense and sounds good. I'll give you a brief example of what I'm talking about because we're going to get into that later, but here's some of the modes going up the scale. Now in the exercise I just showed you guys, I just walked up the first 6 notes of the major scale, then went back down to the second scale degree and walked up the next 6 notes and continued this process. So as you can see, all of the notes that I played are contained within the major scale. They're just arranged differently and have different types of sounds when you put them together in a different way. Alright, that's it for today, guys. Hit like, hit subscribe, follow the link in the description, and remember to slap at the bass.